Alright guys, we're gonna make a bench. We have a bench situation here. Hopefully that's in focus. 2 benches actually, we're probably gonna make 2 benches. At first I was thinking of doing it too wide. My wife wants a skinny bench and she actually wants 2 skinny benches. I insisted that one of them be at least functional. They're both going to be somewhat functional depending on how big your ass is, but 2 decorative benches is just wild to me. And she's been trying to spend like abhorrent amounts of money. I mean, she goes to these places and $1,000 for a bench that's just, and it's got this distressed look, and it's just something we can do ourselves. So I'm deciding to see how the skinny bench goes. So I'm gonna do a skinny bench. I've got enough wood to do another skinny bench or a fat bench. I don't know. We're gonna do the skinny bench first and see how it sits with me. This would be the skinny version. The fat version would be 11 inches instead of 5.5. It would be 2 of these together. It's gonna look, from the side, this will actually be more like an A-frame. These from the side will be an A-frame. So I think I'll definitely do, I'm gonna do 1 crossbar. Don't know if I'm gonna do 2 crossbars or not for support. We're also gonna stain them. We'll see. I am figuring this out as we go. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's my first bench. All right, so we are trying out stains first to give these time to dry. This might be a multi-day project, not really sure. I know the stains will definitely take a fair amount of time to settle. And YouTube, you can let me know if I am doing this wrong. Oops. Because I have no clue what I'm doing. From what I remember, you don't have to really shake up stains or, you know, like mix it if you do paint. Anyway, we're gonna let these dry, see which one the wife likes. That's all that matters, right? Based on my math, I want these legs to be about 18 inches long. I started this project yesterday and then it started raining on me, and I learned very quickly a lesson, which is, so I'm gonna cut the legs at an angle, right? Well, I didn't have to learn this lesson. I know that once I change that angle, I want the saw to stay at that angle, because this is very, like, this is not very granular. Like, the amount of options that I'm given here are very, like, you go from 0 to 45 like pretty quick with not a lot of, like, you could be at 18 degrees and then be at 16 degrees and 19 degrees every time you try to set it to 17 degrees or something like that. And since it's not granular, I want to do all of my horizontal cuts first. The reason I had to learn this the hard way is because I had already changed it just now, and then I thought of it. So now I'm changing it back, and that cut I already did is a moot point. That's gone. What I'm going to do is split the wood for 4 legs, because no matter what we do, like, whether that angle, I want that angle, by the way, to be about 10 degrees. Whether that angle is 11 degrees or 9 degrees or 12 or 13 or 8 or 9 or whatever it ends up being, as long as it's consistent across all 4 legs, or across every cut that it needs to be consistent across, then it's fine. So I'm gonna split everything I need first and then do the angle cutting second. And this may be a little different if I had like a lot of nice, cool woodworking tools, but I don't. I'm working with just a skill saw, and I want to make it as, you know, as structurally sound as possible. There went my battery. So anyway, we're gonna split this wood, a bunch of pieces of 18 inches. We will go 18 2 lines. My dad taught me a long time ago to measure twice and cut once. If you're new to sawing stuff, I recommend it. So get myself a straight line here. Same thing, pick how you want to cut and then just do it consistently. Like if you want to cut on the left side of this line, right side of this line, right down the middle of the line, whatever you're gonna do, in this case, just do it consistently and shouldn't have any problems. So we're back at 90 now. We're gonna split 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. That's not all my vertical cuts. Yeah, that is. That's all my vertical cuts, because from there, the cuts on the A, or if I do 2 crossbars, those are angled. The bottoms and the tops of the legs are angled. So I just need to do 4 of these, and then I can change my angle. Oh. Classic. My battery fell earlier, remember? I forgot. Wonder. Annoying. And I'm doing this on unlevel ground too. Not making it much better. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, guys. I'm just gonna go with these 4. I'm just not gonna make any mistakes. All right. Knocking on wood didn't work. I made a mistake. And we're gonna have to cut 4 new legs. It occurs to me how difficult it is with a skill saw to make the angle cuts that I need off the edge of such a small piece.
Are these the different wood stains?
Ideally, yeah, those are the different ones. Wife's out here now. Actually, I don't know. Like if I made that angle cut once on the end of a long piece, then when I go to 18 inches, I could just make the next angle cut that I need, and that would in turn create the opposite angle on the next piece, which could make it, I mean, that's definitely the better way to do it. There's no way to avoid taking the edge off of one of them, the long piece. So I might as well just try with the little piece, I guess. But for the next one, we will know. Or for this one, we might end up having to use that. I don't know that I can. It has to be perfect. It has to be from here, 10 degrees, just that edge. That would be, what do you call that little saw that goes like this? It's like just straight. I don't know what it's called. It's like that would be a good job for that saw. Not for this saw. But we live and we learn. Can I even think about it? I could probably do this if my wife would stand on the end of this for me. But without that, it might be impossible. I said I could probably do this if my wife would stand on the end of this for me. But without that, it might be impossible. Of that right there. All right. You guys missed a few steps here. It's my bad. I had to cut the video. My neighbor came over and his wife, and they were chatting up me and my wife, and it felt awkward to have the camera on my head. So anyway, while you were away, I don't know, I hope you can see this okay. And this is just here as a straight edge. It's not, obviously, but I cut this. Should be pretty self-explanatory. And then I bought the countersunk drill bit, which I just left, but I don't really want to move this right now. I kind of have it laying the way I want it. But I bought the countersunk drill bit to be able to... Oh, that's interesting. That's going in at an angle. I didn't think about that. Look at that. It might come out the bottom of that. I guess let's just see what happens. Let's see if it does come out the bottom. Yay! Luck. We love luck. Hopefully this is... I don't think I want to do this as a head mount, actually. I just can't. For this particular activity, I can't tell if the angle is good or not. So, we'll go back to the... the tripod. That way I can... All right. Cool. Then I'll put this way and this way. Again, I'm just using this as a straight edge. And then that's where that's gonna be. Oh, there's the countersunk drill bit. Countersunk drill bit's a really cool thing that gives you a nice hole for your screw to disappear into. And then we'll fill that hole later so the screw is invisible. We have made an A. post it.
Or home videos or
Yeah, home videos maybe.
starting to get
I feel like we actually have to do the legs as much as we've done all this now.
Yeah, I think she's making like dings in it. That's a lot to do.
That's really good.
Huh?
That looks really good.
What?
A distressed bench.
Yep. Alright, now let's sand it and stain it. Where's the sanding?
A sanding block is somewhere.
That's the cash on as well?
Probably. And here's the finished product. Only thing you really missed is me spraying a clear coat on it, which runs a little bit like spray paint. Not that interesting to watch. My wife's gonna kill me when she sees that I'm shooting this with like the bed not really made. That's Cash. Say, hey, Papa. All right, and Sky. Okay, we're showing a bench. So this is the bench, finished product after the stain dried, and there you go. We made a bench.